What is going on, beautiful people? Happy Thursday. Happy February. How's it going? My name is Sweatpants Jesus.
What's up, guys? Walmart Mac Miller.
Really appreciate you guys are here with us today. Sorry we had some technical difficulties, so we had to get going a little bit later today, but really glad you guys are stopping by with us and hanging out with us on Twitch, on Twitter. This is powered by Betting News. Go to bettingnews.com. You can read everything you need to know about any sports game going on every single day. Check it out. I'm clicking my pen. I'm going to put that down because I'm going to keep doing that otherwise. We're super stoked to have you guys here today. Only NBA action today. No NHL. Inzi is very sad. He is very sad that there is no NHL today. We already got some people in the house. We got Hovey in the house. Hovey, what's up, man? Thanks
what's
for
up,
stopping
homie?
by. Appreciate you being here. Let's go. Really appreciate all you guys stopping by. Yeah, I messed up the technological aspect of this an hour ago, so I had to get a little bit fancy, but we got everything rolling. We got some people in the house. Inzi has to cover the NBA. Yikes.
Beware, baby.
Well,
beware.
luckily for you guys, we have
Yes.
an NBA sharp in the house live from the Caribbean. I won't tell you who it is quite yet, but we're stoked to have him here back on the show again. He'll be back again throughout the rest of the NBA season, but super stoked to have him here today. Better late than never, boys. Indeed, Betalytics. We also got Betalytics in the house. We're going to be showing you some new features that they have on their site today and giving you guys the promo code that you can go check out Betalytics by using our promo code BNews. You get 30% off your subscription, but we'll talk about that in a little bit when we show you some of the new features that they have on Betalytics, which is super, super exciting.
Yes,
so appreciate them being here. Appreciate you guys being here, and we are going to win some bets today. I am super excited. We got Chef Neff. We haven't had Chef Neff in a minute.
Chef Neff, what's up, man?
Back in the chat. Let's get it.
We got some fun ahead today, too. We're going to have a little fun.
We do. We have some fun. We are going to be, like I said, we'll bring on our guests in just a minute. We'll show you some new features from Betalytics. They got some new stuff that's pretty exciting. We're going to play a game today. We're going to be dropping our PODs. We're going to cook a lotto. We got a lot going on today, guys. We're really stoked about what we're going to be doing. I made a little schedule today. We're getting a little bit more fancy every single time. No lie, we actually are going to be having an intro song soon. We had a DJ get into the mentions on Twitter today. We got Vizzo in the house. Let's go. We had a DJ get in the mentions on Twitter today. I'm in the process of working with him to get us a intro sorted out. So we're rolling, guys. We're getting rolling. So appreciate you guys being here. Sorry for the delay, but let's get rocking and rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and bring on our guest. Super stoked to have him on today, live from the Caribbean. We got our buddy B-Sauce in the house. Let's go. Yes.
What up? What up, boys? How you guys doing? Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, man. It's so good to have you here. We had another guest lined up, but he had to bail on us and was like, better way to just get another goat in the house. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be back here. I love being on this show and I love cutting it up with you guys. You know that.
Dude, we love having you here, man. And especially with how it's only NBA tonight, man.
I know.
NZ,
I hope you're in the lab.
I got these guys. They kind of help me out. They help me out a little bit on the sports that I'm a little weak on. So
there you go.
We're ready to go.
We got some
What's up, Brandon? How you doing, Hovey? What up, boys?
Yeah, we got some goats in chat too. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. So like I said, we're gonna be doing some games today. We're gonna be playing some fun stuff. But the first thing I want to do for you guys is I want to get a little bit of question, and I want you guys in chat to answer this question as well. A little bit of fun to start off the day. What is the best country that you guys have ever visited? Best country you've ever visited? Because it was kind of thinking about it because Vsauce is obviously right now in the Caribbean. We're all jealous. You can go ahead and drop how jealous you are. We got Vsauce coming live from the islands, and I was like, well, I've traveled a bit. So where's the best place you've ever visited in your life so far?
I'll let you go first, V, because I'm thinking.
I honestly think I'm there right now. Like I've visited plenty of places. I've traveled quite a bit. This place here, like I spent a lot of time for school here a few years ago, and being back here, being able to do some stuff in clinics and see patients and, do that out here. It's been really, really dope. And just to be back here, I'm just reminded every single day when I wake up and I look at this view out here. I'm just
Sarah.
Vsauce actually been.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
God,
oh my god.
So like, just waking up to this every day, and I'm here, man. Curacao. I love this place.
Just out there saving lives, watching sunsets. That's it, man.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate
and
that.
cash and bets. Can't forget that.
Can't, but it's been a lot of cake recently, but tonight we changed that.
Dude, it's always a new day.
Always new
Yeah.
day, but
I need to change my shorts too after seeing that view. Good Lord. Yeah. And just so you guys know, if you're not following Vsauce on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing. He posts his plays every single day. Obviously, posts some fire photos of the jealousy that you can partake in and the cocktails that he's slurping down. So get involved on his Twitter. Obviously, follow these two. Follow NZ as well. Follow me. And we'll be dropping a lot more of not as good photos as Vsauce right now, but saving lives, saving your wallet, a little bit of everything.
I appreciate it. 6:45 here. I had a day off tomorrow, so I had to switch out the espresso for a red cup,
Hey,
but all my lab work was done pre red cup. So don't worry.
I do my best lab work with the red cup. This is actually vodka, if you didn't know.
Oh, I absolutely love it.
Let's go.
The nighttime vibes, boys. Let's get after it.
Indeed. All right, NZ, what's your favorite place you visited?
I'm torn between. I went to Grenada on my honeymoon. That place was very cool, but that was sick just because I was living the resort life. I really didn't get to go and explore. But St. Martin is a lot of fun. I went to St. Martin twice, and I had a blast there both times. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful there. I mean, I went out to the one side of the island. It's half Dutch, half French, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. One side is mainly tourism and safe, and then the other one's a little bit rougher because that's like where the natives live. That was a little scary. We probably shouldn't have did that, but we're here, and I'll probably go with that. Only because I got to see the country. Otherwise, though. At Sandals Resorts, man, you can't beat them.
Hey, man, those bottomless bars and those bottomless, when you're chilling by the pool in the resort and they're bringing you drinks, man.
Those all inclusives, man, they hit different.
They do hit very different. They
serve you these things called like the Grenadian flag, and it's just like layers and layers of fucking daiquiri, pretty much. It's like strawberry, pineapple, and then like something else just with green in it. That's all I ate. That's just that. I lived off daiquiri for a week. It was amazing.
On my guy's honeymoon, everything was bottomless.
Leafs fan catching strays into. I absolutely love it.
I know, right? Favorite is Halifax. I think that's the opposite of a vacation. I even, funny. I asked this question. I wrote it myself, and I don't have an answer. I went to Capri, Italy, when I was a kid with my family, which was pretty fire. One of the best, probably overall trips I ever went to. But I went when I was 11, so like it's a little bit of a different type of vacation. As an adult, I lived in Germany for 3.5 years, and I got into some fun when I was living over in Germany. Cologne is one of the best cities you can visit in the middle of Europe. If you're ever in that vicinity, check out Cologne. Had some fun.
Cool?
No, I was living there. I was working. My ex was German, so I was living there and just working.
Living abroad, man. It's different.
It totally does. I learned German.
Yourself in it.
Yep, I learned German when I was there. It was pretty awesome. So
I'm doing my best. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, if you guys have a chance to go travel to other countries, get involved with other cultures, meet new people, it's the best way to further your life and further your existence. So that's the best way to just start the day, get us rolling. This actually might be vodka, man. I don't know.
I just saw Chef Neff Bet's comment. I think I missed that before.
I dropped it in here, but I'll throw it in here again. On my guy's honeymoon, everything was bottomless. Let's go. The beers do hit different in Germany for sure. They go down so much easier, and I get just as drunk though, so it's like a win-win. Facts. So a little fun to start the day, guys, but appreciate you guys all being here. We got some people in chat, which is really dope. We're going to talk a little bit about Betalytics today, talk about some of their new features that they have on their site. If you guys aren't checking out Betalytics, then please go check out their actually, NZ did a piece on Betalytics reviewing it on the site, so you can go check that out at Betting News. I posted it on the Twitter today. Go give that a follow. If you guys want to get involved with Betting News or Betalytics, you can go to them. You can use our promo code at BNews. You get 30% off. So this is the new feature that they have. They actually sent me a nice long email today explaining a lot about the things that they've added to their site. So a couple things that they have talked about when we've done these live streams is the fact that they don't update their information as frequently, and it was something that they were going to be working on. So one of the updates that they've done is they update their information 3 times a day now, once or pretty early in the morning, which is pretty awesome for all you guys that are labbing when you get up in the morning. Kind of updates again throughout the day as injury news and more lineups come out. and then a little bit more closer to tip off. So they actually just did their last update about 30 minutes ago, which is a super cool feature that has been added to their site, something that will probably get updated pretty consistently as well. Another thing that they've added is the time variable hit rate, which is something that we've talked about on the show before. Actually, I think when we had Sandy on, if he's still in chat, he was asking about if they're going to have like last 10, last 15, last 5 hit rate and stuff like that. So they actually do have that now. It's one of the features that they have. So if you want to, Inzi, if you want to bring up the screen, you guys can see on Betalytics what they have on here now. So what they were actually mentioning was guys who are like kind of it's like a trap spot basically. So as you can see on Betalytics on the screen right here, you can see that there's all these greened out goblins, right? And sometimes you get a little bit obsessed with the fact of like, oh my God, this guy has a great hit rate. He's hitting 70% and like he's going to really have a good matchup. And it looks like he's going to hit, right? But if you bring up Dorian Finney-Smith, for example, and his rebound looks really good. It's a really nice greened out goblin there, right? But if you click on Dorian Finney-Smith's name, it'll actually show you on the left side of the screen there that it'll show you the hit rate of the last 15, last 10, and last 5. And it's the reverse ladder. So it's showing that in the last 15, he hit it, 70%? And then last 10 is 60%, and last 5 is 40%. So he's actually been trending in the opposite direction of like how consistently he's been grabbing boards. He hasn't been crashing the boards as hard the last 10 games, and not as much specifically in the last 5 games. So even though it's a greened out goblin on the layout, and it is recommended by Betalytics, you can look at the players specific, what they've done in the last 15, the last 10, and the last 5, which is kind of how I cap games, and kind of bake that into your analysis as well. So it's a really cool new feature, something that you guys have been asking for, something that they've added to their site. You guys can check that out. It's pretty dope. Like I said, they sent me a long email about it. I kind of broke it down a little bit so you guys could see it visually. But if you want to get a little bit of a better idea about it, go sign up for Betalytics, man. You get a if you do the season pass, which is what we would suggest, because if you want to get involved on this every single day, if you guys are betting on games, you get a hoodie, which Inzi is properly modeling right now. I don't have mine on right now. I got my betting news one on right now. Fire hoodie. They have 4 different colors. We gave them away. We're gonna do. Yeah. Right. Hey, yeah, we saw first. We need to get V in. We need to get a V hoodie. You get a hoodie, you get a hat. Oh, I have my hat. It's not here right now. And you get the season pass. And if you use our promo code at B News, which I'll bring it up one more time, B News, 30% off. And if you do that for the year pass is like $8 a month. It's super cheap. It's a really good way to add in your data and add in the way that you're capping games. And if you're betting consistently, guys, that's the way to go. So, all right. There it is. That's the betting. That's the updates on Betalytics. Super stoked about their updates. Excited that they're here today as well. But
I just wanted to add, SPJ, I will add, like, we all, giving out free plays, all that kind of stuff. It's because of tools like this that we're able to do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
For anybody that's considering, investing in a VIP or investing in that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. I know that some of them are worth it. I'm not going to trash on VIPs, but these are the tools that you need to not only become a better better, but also become like more knowledgeable about the sport and, things like that. It's tools like this that I wish I had available when I started betting like 12-team parlays like 5 years ago,
Yeah. Well, and it's everything adds into each other, right? Nothing is necessarily better, except Landon thinks Betalytics is better than Props.cash. So shout out.
Lando needs an award for the biggest ball buster in the world.
Lando wins for all the shit, man. All the shit talking in chat. Yeah, it's just added information, man. And again, like, you're paying for your Netflix subscriptions, you're paying for these types of subscriptions. Like, it just helps you, like you said, when you're capping games, specifically when you're watching stuff, like, it helps you kind of just confirm your data. So that's the last one. It's an investment. Exactly. That's the last we'll talk about it. We're not going to hammer away that you guys need to do that. But
these games.
Go check out Betalytics and use our promo code for B News for 30% off. All right. So we're going to play a game today, guys. I put this game together. I'm pretty stoked about it. When we move forward playing this game, I will have some graphics associated with it. But today it's just going to be basic, boring old me. But that's okay, because the game is Smash or Pass. We are playing Smash or Pass today, gentlemen.
Awesome.
And chat, I want you guys to get involved as well. So this is how this game is going to work. I am going to read off the 5 top props of the day that were bets, the highest props, so the most money bet props of the day. And you are going to tell me if you would smash or pass on that prop. So And these are all obviously in the NBA today because there ain't nothing else. So nice and easy. And I will bring it up on the screen if Vsauce and Inzi or myself will smash or pass this prop. And if you guys, if you in chat, if you want to play as well, please drop your smasher if you want to pass. And you have to say it like the TikTok. You have to say smash, smash, smash. Pass.
I don't know that.
You don't know that TikTok?
I don't know TikTok either, to be honest.
What? Oh, chat, man. Oh my God.
I thought I was just old, so it made me feel better.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
All right. Well, I guess I'll have to drop that. I'll drop that after this then. But okay, you guys have to go look that up when this is over. But
Right,
we're gonna play smash or pass. So the top bet prop in the NBA tonight is Julius Randle double minus 255. That is the top bet prop to bet tonight. That is the most bet prop so far. So, boys, are we smashing or are we passing?
That's a hard pass for me.
We got a pass from Inzi.
That's a huge pass by me. Oh my
And we
God.
got another pass from
Absolutely want no part of that.
Oh, we got and Betalytics is passing. I think they also just dropped the PRA for Randall is an under, which is a nice PRA. Lots of passes. Look at all these passes. Yeah, lots of passes.
Yeah.
So all these people that bet this minus 255 are going to be crying tonight.
I think it's a little bit tougher of a matchup for him. You know what I mean? Including Bam inside there. It's not going to be easy for him. I know he's been banging the boards. He's been doing everything he can because I feel like normally he's the stronger in most matchups that he, is presented with in the league, especially playing the 4, right? But I don't think Bam's going to allow for a lot of easy points inside, any offensive rebounds. I think he's just going to kind of absorb everything in his radius tonight, have a big game. And I lead Miami tonight.
I couldn't agree with you more, man. I've been a huge Julius Randle better so far. He's been great. He's been grubbing boards. He's been scoring a lot of points. Actually, yeah, Christian, you did DM me your write up about that Randle under. That was a very surgical. Really, I enjoyed
Christian,
that.
that's the same Christian that I talked to. I'm going to imagine, right?
He's right. Some good stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
But this is a terrible, this is a terrible matchup for Randall. So it's interesting that is the most bet prop tonight. I'll be interested to see what I could see him grabbing like 8 boards. So
right, you're in my head. Like that's what my thing is. It's like he'll get the points, but the boards, it's
like V said, this is not a good matchup. Not a good matchup for him. Okay, so number 2, LeBron James double plus 100. Are we smashing or are we passing?
Smash, absolute smash.
Yeah,
Hulk fucking smash.
Smash on that one too.
I'm gonna.
No,
so go ahead,
please. No,
I was
please
gonna
go.
say the Lakers. This is one of the games that I want to talk about today. Before we get too much into it. The Pacers give up a lot of rebounds. They're first in the league in pace. What that means is more shots. They're shooting the most shots in games out of all teams. They're giving up a lot of rebounds to all positions across the board. LeBron, I know AD's back, and over his last 10 games, averaging, I think it was 13 rebound chances per game. It's 15, and I'm sorry, it's 17.1 in 3 games with AD back. He had 18 rebound chances in the other game. I think him and AD both absolutely smashed tonight. I think that they're both in great spots and against a team with the Pacers who are going to shoot a lot. They don't play long possessions. They come down, they get quick shots. A lot of them are from 3, which means longer rebounds for a guy like LeBron James. Just sitting there in, around the 22-foot range right there. So it should be a good game tonight in Indiana.
So I actually wrote, this is an interesting point from Betalytics. I'll get into this in just a minute. I wrote about this game today. I'll bring it up on the site in just a few minutes when I kind of talk about my play of the day because it's actually kind of ties in. So then, all right, so we all agree this is we like this one, smash, right?
Well, NZ did not.
Yes. Oh, are you passing?
All right, so the reason I hate the National Ball Sack Association is because of the words. I knew you were going to say
something with those friggin' letters, man. I knew it was coming.
Well, the word that everybody else likes to use is what concerns me about this game. So Lakers go up 25. Does LeBron sit? Is my concern.
I mean, if you think the Lakers can blow out anyone in this league right now, I don't think it's possible.
Dude, the Pacers.
You know better than me.
The Pacers
I thought were bad.
1-point spread. So
It's
I
a
mean,
1-point spread.
or it was one. It might be two now.
It's three, but still, it's not. I would have thought it would have been like 10.
Halliburton's back. It's a short spread. They're playing all the way on the East Coast. I think the Lakers they get the job done tonight. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be as easy. I think LeBron's going to have to kind of go crazy. And again, like we know that he's going to hit his points soon, that whole 89-point thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that this is the time where he's just trying to do everything else on the court and ensure that like he doesn't have to have like 2 50-point games and then hit this shit on the road. I think in I don't know who he plays next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not. I mean, it's LeBron James. 2 45-point games is not out of his realm either.
Absolutely.
I just don't think it happens because that's not what the Lakers really need him to do right now, especially with AD back.
So the next prop on this list of the yes, Sandy, I saw you on his rebounds.
Oh, Sandy, I saw that tweet. It was beautiful.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's also greened out. It's greened out on all the things, just because. I mean, he's grabbed 8 straight boards in 10 games. Like it's got to miss at some point. But I mean, come on.
how many points away is he from getting the record?
89.
89.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
if he drops 102 and passes Wilt, that would be crazy.
Oh, yeah. But he's back home in 2 more games. So he's back home on Tuesday, so I wouldn't fade.
All right, so here's a contrary to play for you guys. The third most bet prop tonight. This was also according to PointsBet on their Twitter. That you can follow these on. You've probably seen them on the Twitter timeline. Is LeBron James PRA? It is the third most bet prop tonight. It is at 40. I got 45.5 earlier today. I think it's at 44.5 on some books. This is my POD. So obviously I'm smashing it. But what do you guys think? Are you smashing or are you passing?
LeBron James, and he's on the cusp of history. I'm smashing.
Yeah.
What's the number again?
44.5. I got 45.5. I don't think it really matters, but yeah, that's 44.5 is what we'll go with.
My only concern is like he's going to want to break that record at home, no? Right?
I think, but even for him to break that record at home,
he's got to put up 2 30-point games.
3 30-point games. 3 30-point games you have to put up to hit it against OKC.
Right,
you know
at
what
home.
I mean?
At
home against OKC, or the favorite, according to the sports books, is he hits it against the Bucks, which makes the most sense, right? But his point line tonight is also suspiciously set at 29.5. I know AD's back and things like that, but I don't think necessarily either of their usage kind of declines. I think the Lakers just score more points when AD's playing. Okay. It's kind of a weird situation with them because they don't have anybody else outside of AD, right? So LeBron's going to carry his share no matter what.
So this
AD being back.
This is an interesting point. Kareem's former team, LBJ, would love to break it versus Milwaukee. So this is an interesting point about the Pacers, too. So the Pacers, LeBron James in his career has scored the second most points against the Pacers. He scored 1,717 points against the Pacers. So historically, he plays well against Indiana, home or away, depending on what team it is. You know what team he scored the most points against in his career?
Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bucks.
Oh my
1,751 points from LeBron over the Bucks. I could see him possibly looking at that game as a nice spot for that. But I think he would like to break it at home. But I think that if you want to go with the narrative there, this is Christian also agrees with that a little bit too. It makes sense. But who knows at this point? I think it's going to be a good talking point for the next couple of weeks or the next week. I guess. I thought that he might sit this game because
I thought so too.
Yeah, I was thinking he could sit, but as soon as I saw he was playing, it was a smash spot for me. So that's my PRA. That's my play of the day. I won't even have to do it later because we just talked about it. It was one of those. It was a smash spot for everybody. You know what? I don't even care if it doesn't hit. It just looked too good, and it's just.
I'd rather be on the right side of history rather than on the wrong side.
I don't want to bet for LeBron to not play well tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the fourth most bet prop tonight was Brook Lopez over his 21.5 PRA. Minus 110. I don't have a strong feeling about this one. So boys, do you smash or do you pass on Brook Lopez over 21.5 PRA for the Bucks taking on the Clippers tonight?
Lindsay, you want to go first? I have to think about this.
I'm doing the same. I mean, I'm embarrassingly enough have to look at his stats because I don't know the team well enough. I don't know his game well enough. I mean, now I see why the line's where it was because he just had 21, but he broke it the 2 games prior. So he's last 3 out of 5. Who are they playing?
Playing the Clippers.
The Clippers.
At home.
It's a little bit of a strange matchup with Zubac. He's going to be playing pretty close to the rim. Honestly, I might not. Actually, I'm a pass. I'm not a big Brook Lopez better. I'm not that I'm not a fan. I just don't like putting my money on him unless it's his threes. His threes usually smash.
His threes is a wagon, or a cheeky blocks line could be good for Lopez if you wanted. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't understand.
Oh, you're not kidding with his blocks.
Yeah,
that is a look.
He's one of the sneaky candidates for Defensive Player of the Year.
He won't ever get it because he's not flashy, but he moves his feet, he doesn't foul, and he bothers everybody's shot. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's a great defender at the rim.
His career's really flourished in Milwaukee. He kind of bounced around before that, but I think he's found a nice home. So I don't know why that's the fourth best most bet prop. I didn't really get that one. That was the one that kind of was weird to me. But I mean, minus 110 value. If you guys can find something that you like in that one, it's decent value there. Yeah, it's super tight, but pass from Betalytics. That's what she said. All right, let's close this out. The fifth most bet prop. God, that's a tongue twister.
We got a goat in the house.
Hey, we got Leafs.
Landon
was throwing shade your way earlier, brother.
Landon summoned him. He said his name too many times, and here he is.
Never. Smash.
Bro.
Okay, so the fifth most best prop. God, I can't say that. The fifth most bet prop on the books tonight is Luka Doncic double minus 190. Obviously, you're paying a bunch of juice there. I don't understand why. I guess maybe this includes people including this in parlays and stuff as well. But Luka Doncic minus 190 for a double. The Mavericks are playing the Hornets tonight. The Pelicans. They're playing the Pelicans at home. What do you guys think? You like this, or are you passing smash or pass?
I think it's a smash. I think Luka's, that guy. I think against this Pelicans team, he plays way better at home. His rebound line is set at 9.5. I think assist line is probably 8.5. Or not, if not 9.5. I think
his assist line is actually 7.5, which is weird.
I think it's just because this Pelicans team is kind of good, against in terms of assists allowed per game. But I think Luka does everything tonight. I think he has a big scoring output. I love his over 34.5 points tonight. I think he just plays up to narratives like this. CJ, the Pelicans, top team in the West, Zion, blah, 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 blah. Everyone's been talking about them, and he's probably sick of it.
Plays well at home, right?
Plays fantastic at home. Yeah. Absolutely nuclear at home.
Yeah.
He averaged 36.
He missed those couple games, and then he came back and dropped 50.
52 on the Pistons head top, and he told Isaiah Livers, "Who are you?" He looked him straight in his face. He's like, "Who are you?"
Bro, honestly, I think Luka's my favorite player in the league. Dude he's so hard to not like. I mean,
if Tatum wasn't a Celtic, I would be there with you. But
yeah, Tatum is. I watched that. God, they just demolished. They smashed the Nets last night. Jesus Christ, that game.
That was a typical NBA game.
Bonkers.
Is this real life?
Oh, my God.
Seen that video? They know what I'm talking about.
Hello, Mushy. We got some goats in here, guys. Appreciate everybody. You missed out on our fun little game of Smash or Pass, but we'll play it every time when we do the show. So make sure you stop back by. I'll bring it on every time. If you guys, if you want to drop your favorite prop in here, and then we'll talk about. Hey, we got Royal in the house. Had a good time with him the other week. Love having you guys stop back by. Let's go.
Mush.
Yep, we got Mushy in the house too. We got all the peeps. Yeah. So actually, no lie, I love Luka Doncic triple double tonight, plus 300.
Oh yeah.
I think it's really good value. I think the book says I love his points. I've already booked it as one of my plays over 34.5. I think he gets 40 plus. I think he probably drops 40 tonight. His rebounds his line is 9.5. His assist line is 7.5. I don't know. I feel like a Luka Doncic triple double is going to be in our future this evening. Plus 300, I think plus 4. I saw between plus 300 and plus 400, depending on where you book your lines there. I really like that as a little lotto piece. When we cook a lotto later, that will probably be one of my favorite plays. What are you talking about, Steely Dan? What the one you just posted? Say it again, because I can't see it while we're live. So say it out loud again. All right, boys. That was Smash or Pass. We'll play again next time. Appreciate you guys doing that. I think it's a fun little way to also show you guys what the public's on tonight. So
I love it.
you can get a little idea if you're on the same side, if you want to maybe fade the public, or if you want to roll the other direction. I feel like a lot of the spots that are kind of chalky tonight, I kind of like, which kind of scares me sometimes. But in this situation, I think it's hard to go against LeBron, against the Pacers. Luka, how can you argue with Luka points? My third favorite, and then I'll let V drop his POD in here, and then we'll get to cooking a parlay with you guys. My third favorite play of the day is DeMar DeRozan, over 26.5 points. I got it on BetMGM, over 26.5, minus 120. I like coming back to guys that are incredible, consistent shooters after they have a bad night. He did not hit his points the other night. I think it was against the Clippers the Bulls played. The Bulls are playing the Hornets again tonight. They just played them last week. He had 28 against them last week. He's hit his points 3 of his last 5 against the Hornets. I think DeRozan has a really good game tonight. Comes out and balls. I could see him dropping 30 plus in this spot. This is also interestingly enough, I found all these 3 plays on my lonesome in my little brain, and then I looked them up, and all of them are greened out goblins on Betalytics, which is always nice to see. Which again, I don't know if it's just the fact that everything kind of lines up with the matchups here. One more thing I'll say about LeBron against the Pacers. The Pacers are the worst team against power forwards, scoring the basketball, rebounding the basketball, and facilitating the basketball. They're like bottom tier in all of those categories against power forwards, just to give you a little bit more stuff behind LeBron there. But yeah, those are my 3 plays that I like a lot tonight. LeBron PRA, Luka points, and DeMar DeRozan points as well. So those are my 3. And now, V, I will let you rock and roll with what you love tonight. You can do a couple if you want. You can do one. I know I saw you posted on your Twitter one of your plays, but if you want to go ahead and talk about a couple, then get after it, man.
Awesome. So I posted 2 plays. The first play I want to talk about, John Morant over 5.5 rebounds. I just think that he's in a great spot here without Steven Adams. The Grizzlies have slowly become the worst team rebounding wise without Steven Adams in the lineup. I don't know what it is. I don't know Jaren Jackson or who the hell, Brandon Clark, whether they're undersized or they're just not as aggressive on the boards. But who's filling that role? His name is Ja fucking Morant. He's been hitting the fucking boards. He's been doing everything for this Grizzlies team, and they've lost 4 of the 5 games that they played now without Steven Adams. The one win came against the Pacers where they were down all game, came back in the 4th quarter, covered the double-digit spread. It was insane, and it was all Ja Morant. I believe he had a triple-double that game. But again, he has to be doing that because nobody else has that defensive prowess on the defensive glass.
Mm-hmm.
In his last 14 games without Steven Adams, going back to last season, he's averaging 8 rebounds per game and an astounding 15.5 rebound chances per game. He's a point guard doing big man things, and he's doing whatever his team needs to win. He doesn't like losing. This is not fun for him 4 straight. And Steven Adams is again and again being proven to how important he is to every single team that he plays for. He did it for the Thunder, and now he's doing it for the Grizzlies. Everywhere he goes. And again, the Pelicans, right? He was with the Pelicans for a little bit, I believe. Mm-hmm. But yeah, even there, he plays important minutes. He's a great defender at the rim, and I just think that the Grizzlies tonight are going to have to do a good job of cleaning up the glass, not allow offensive rebounds, and not allow second chances to this Cavaliers team and their 2 towers and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Mm-hmm. So give me John Morant over 5.5 rebounds.
I could see him sneaking out a triple double tonight. I mean, I know he got so close last night. I know a lot of people were on it. He was going for 3 in a row, and then they got a random rebound taken away, which was weird and suspect.
Some weird shit's been happening with that. Harden got a random rebound taken away. I had Robert Williams double. He had 16.
God, that was so pain, dude.
He had 9 at halftime. Lost
I know.
1
I had that
at half. Then grabs 1 and then only plays 19 minutes because they're getting blown out by 40. I was on the Celtics -9 and Rob Will cashed, but that shit was painful.
Yeah. The Celtics -8.5 yesterday was possibly the freest bet you could have placed.
Absolutely free. It was fantastic. Kyrie just can't buy a win against Boston. And I think that all the fans and all that kind of shit, booing him, all that stuff, that needs to stop. Dude, he was sad yesterday. Them losing is enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's enough. Yeah. Stop letting this dude live in your head. Enough with that shit. Yeah. Next play that I love tonight, I just tweeted this one out before the show started. LaMelo Ball, over 6.5 rebounds. So he's averaging a career low 5.7 rebounds per game this season. Last season, he was averaging 6.7. He averaged 5.9 in his rookie year when he wasn't even playing full minutes. You know, we saw him last year. We saw how many triple doubles he put up. We know the kind of guy that he is. His emphasis is on rebounding the ball and pushing the pace of Hornets play. He loves to grab that rebound. I think the Hornets are kind of emphasizing that a little bit more this season. We've seen in the last 3 games, they're scoring a lot more points finally with LaMelo back. And even when he was healthy before he got hurt earlier in the year, they score more points when he's grabbing the ball, when he's rebounding well. Over his last 3 games, he's averaging just under 10 rebounds per game since coming back. He's grabbing the ball, he's dishing it out, and he's pushing the pace. I love it. And then the reason I love this play even more is, one, books are giving us a line at 6.5 when he's been averaging 5.7. I know he's had 3 good games, but 3 good games doesn't change a season average. But the matchup with Ayo Dosunmu tonight, I don't know if Chef's in here, but he can talk about this more like later on, and he probably will. I know he's going to be at the game tonight. So
boots on the ground, man.
Boots on the ground.
We got Chef. We got our buddy Chef in the house in United Center in Chicago.
I know he has a LaMelo triple double ticket in there
100%,
somewhere.
100%.
But
he's got that shit book.
The matchup with Ayo, it just allows LaMelo to cheat, and that's what he likes to do. Like, he's not a great defensive player. He's not boxing out guys at the 3-point line. And what's he doing? He's looking for that rebound. That's all he does, and that's because that's what the team needs him to do in a sense too. You know what I mean? He's not that guy that should be boxing guys out. He's the guy they want him to get the rebound, push pace of play. I went back and I watched the tape against the Bulls. They played the Bulls 6 days ago. You know, he had 10 rebounds. He was 2 assists away from a triple double in that game.
Yep.
Reason being is because every time he's defending Ayo, once the ball goes up, he's shooting, or he's just playing pretty far off of him. With the ball's not in Ayo's hands, he's not there. You know what I mean? The ball, he's cheating. He's sitting in the paint, and he's literally just lurking for rebounds. You know, He'll be playing against Chicago in Chicago. Lonzo's definitely probably going to be in the house. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think about that.
I mean, like, your brother's coming to town to play your team. How you not going to at least going to be on the bench, right?
Yeah,
you know,
true. Yeah.
So. There are lots of narrative things here going on here. I love LaMelo tonight, over 6.5 rebounds. Basically, honestly, I was looking at it today. I love the LeBron rebounds play that you also were on. I loved Sandy was on. My buddy over LeBron, AD rebounds. There's a whole bunch of rebounding props that I love today. I think tired legs are going to show. All-Star game is coming up. Dudes are getting tired, a little bit exhausted. You know, shots might stop falling and things like that. So let's just cheer for some breaks and get some fucking rebounds.
You want the boys to be grubbing tonight.
Right? I just want the boys to be hitting the glass. That's all I want.
Just want them grubbing. I like this. I like the. I honestly, when I was looking at this, I was thinking about the sneaky LaMelo triple double play because, like you said, I mean he's been flirting with it for the last week. He got one the other night when that guy hit that crazy triple double parlay. I could see him.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a triple double parlay somewhere in my pending tickets. But
but Sandy's on his under PRA.
Sandy, you can go under and go 10, 10, and 10, right? That's still
true.
under.
Facts. That is
10,
very
10, 10.
That's, I guess, depending on what is his number, probably like 35, 36 and a half.
I don't think he scores that. I think it's going to be a heavy rebounding and assist game. And I think his line at 24.5 is now a little bit inflated. And it's time to target other lines here. You know what I mean? And there's a reason I'm not taking PRAs because I don't think he's going to score 24.5.
I think Rozier could have a good night.
39.5 is his PRA.
Yeah, pretty high.
I think Scary Terry could have a good night tonight. I am always on the wrong side of that guy. Every time I bet him, he does nothing. And then when the nights I don't bet him, he soars. So I'm just going to let him do his thing and not bet on him. But you can see it here first, guys. Rozier's dropping 25 probably. I also, if anybody in there, if you saw, I tweeted this last night. If anybody had the Fred VanVleet triple double ticket, I'd like to see that because I actually looked at the stats on the fact that the Raptors played the Jazz the last time that they played. Fred VanVleet had a triple double, and I was like, "There's no way he does it again, right?" Right? Homie had a triple double again. I can't believe I didn't book it. I looked at it for a minute, but there's neither here nor there.
After that triple double they hit the other day, I think everybody's been kind of triple double crazy, myself included. Because I saw that ticket, it was posted to Twitter, and I was just like, you know what? What's $5? What's $5? And then I forgot.
That triple double was so hard.
I know. All wants to miss the tail, right?
Yeah. I mean,
and the worst part is LeBron hits in overtime, right? Literally in overtime. And then Jokic was the most sweat-free last leg triple-double I've ever seen in my life.
For real. Like, he's like a walking triple-double.
7 minutes left in the third, and this guy just triple-doubled. I was like, I'm in awe of this dude.
I've seen people on his triple-double today, and it's I mean, nobody's playing for the Warriors. Why?
It was plus 120 when I looked at it that day, and that was kind of the reason I was like, do I want to take this? And I fucked it.
How can you? I just don't like plus 120 for a triple double. Like it's like when Russ was getting them like every other game. Like that's the odds for it, but it's still so hard to get a triple double in the NBA. Like let's not forget.
Insane.
Jokic's line is literally set at a triple double.
It is. It really is. I mean, plus 120. That's like some dude's rebound. That's like it's insane, man. I don't want to touch that. But I can't fault you. It's a good play. He's probably going to have 10, 10, and 10, no doubt. Okay, so I really like this LaMelo play. Those are some sharp ones on the glass tonight from Vsauce.
He's not kidding though. By the way, like he's got double digit. His line on each category is all double digits.
Oh yeah!
Like, holy shit!
Oh yeah. The only issue I think tonight is if the Nuggets truly blow out the Warriors and he doesn't play the fourth quarter.
That's the best part.
I mean, even the Warriors bench can be fairly decent, and maybe the Nuggets take them lightly, and he has to hang around for most of the game, and he gets close. But it's like, what is it like? It was an 11-point spread. I don't know what it is now, but it's. That's a little sus for me.
It's a 12-point spread.
Yeah, I don't know. I think tonight's probably not the night if you want to nuke triple double for Jokic. Then I don't think tonight's the night for that. But he'll probably have a triple double, no doubt. The guy is a walking triple double. So, okay, Inzi, do you mind bringing up the screen and showing? So, if you guys want to check out, I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like on the Betting News website. You can look at my my piece on there on LeBron today. It'll show you a little bit about. I'm going to do it like this. There we go. Show you a little bit about the piece that I did on LeBron and the Pacers today. No, you're good, dude. And then we're gonna cook a parlay. We're gonna cook a parlay and we're gonna cook a lotto. So I've been doing this where I've been posting on my Twitter about like my favorite like play and then like everybody dropping their lotto plays. We're gonna do that in chat today. So we're all three of us are gonna find our favorite lotto play, and then from chat I want you to give us your favorite lottery like. It's got to be plus 200 or more. It can be even spicier than that. And we're going to cook a lotto together, and we're going to put a couple beans on it, and we're going to see how close we get. And then we're going to cook a parlay that is actually a responsible, normal parlay. But this is the Betting News website. If you guys go and check it out, you can find a lot of the game lines on the right side of the screen. You can also check out how the picks are aggregated. We have an aggregated pick service. You can kind of check out the different lines, see the line movement, check all those types of things for the different games available. And if you click on LeBron's studly arms right there going like this, that is the piece that I wrote today on LeBron James taking on the Pacers tonight. Talked a little bit about LeBron and his PRA at the bottom of the piece. So if you guys want to go give that a read, check out our site. Just to give you guys a little bit of visual, it's visual aid. It's always nice to show you kind of how we do things over at Betting News, and that I'm not just saying to you that I write for them, that I actually wrote these words that are on the screen right in front of you. I typed them up myself with my little fingies today. I did like this. I went like this all day and typed like this and on.
Just breezing through, guys. It's just I hope nobody's gonna be like, slow down. If you want me to slow down, please.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, and so you guys can get a little bit of an idea of what it looks like on the site, and go give it a read while you're doing your drinking your drink out of your red cup, or you're sitting on a toilet or something, or whatever you want to do. However you do your casual reading, go check it out on bettingnews.com. Okay, so now let's go ahead and cook our lotto, boys, because we got some people dropping their lotto plays in here. Yeah, we can go back.
No, my back.
Sorry?
I was frozen the whole time.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, you're back. We back. Yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so boys, let's do our lotto first, because we already got people dropping their lotto plays in chat. And just a reminder, guys, this is a lottery play. These do not hit very often. I know people post them all the time that they hit, and they're so excited, and they make thousands of dollars on like $3 entries. They don't hit that often. If you get surgical, they get close. But don't go nuking these things. All right, so we got some in chat. This is a nice look. We got the DeRozan 35 plus. I don't hate that. I like the looks of that. Rozier 4+3s, like the look of that. That's cheeky. I think again, every time I bet on Terry Rozier, he does nothing, but the other nights he does great. So if you are on that, that's a good look. But if you had to pick one play, gentlemen here, and then we'll go to chat. What's your favorite lottery entry? I think I know what mine is, but I'll let you boys go first. If you have your favorite
I'm gonna give one actually.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me just make sure I'm not going to talk out of place because it was the only
Yeah, let me just
play.
pull up the odds on mine.
It was the only play that I found before that I liked, and it was Betalytics approved.
We always like that. We always like that.
It was hit the last 2 games, and it was hit the last 2 against his opponent. Although, actually, no, I'm sorry. It was hit. Let's check the line. Where is he?
Also,
Okay,
guys,
so it's plus. So he hit it his last 2 out of 3. So it's Tyler Hero over 3s. So right. So if 4+ is his, it's over 3.5 is his line. So you figure 5+ would be the next for the lotto is plus 350. Playing the Knicks in the Garden. His line of over 3.5 was Betalytics approved. He's hit it his last. Sorry, I'm making check. My eyes don't go to the same way in stat news like it does in hockey because I look at it so much. He's hit it against them his last 2 out of 3 games. He hasn't played them this year. Both times that he did hit that, it was in the Garden against them.
Ooh,
which is interesting. The games that he missed were in Miami. So another little tidbit. Obviously I know Tyler Hero. I know basketball players, just so you guys don't think that I'm like under a rock. I know NBA. It sucks, though. That's why I just don't like to bet on it. But I know basketball very well. I mean, obviously I know who he is. I don't know. Something that caught my eye before. So that's something to think about. I don't have to. I like the DeMar 35+. I feel like with Chef T in the building, DeMar is going to go insane. I also, and I hate to say this because I know we're not going to pick this, so I'll say it anyways. I feel like we should just ladder Vooch's boards to the sky because he's going to get 20 just because Chef's in the house. And Chef's not going to play him because he hates him because he always screws him.
And he'll get
and he's gonna build a ladder so high he's gonna make his way to heaven.
So it's an interesting point. I forgot to mention this earlier, and then I'll let you talk about your lotto play. But I really like Mason Plumlee tonight over 13.5 points. I don't know why his line is 13.5 points. It's probably because he has a terrible volume of shooting. He only shoots like 6 to 10 shots a game, but he's hit in like 6 of his last 7 games. He just had 20+ against the Bulls when they played last week. He's been playing 13.5 points. He's been playing way better basketball. If you guys actually, I think if Sandy's still in here, he tweeted about Plumlee as well. I've been betting on him because he's gotten over the name of being called Bumley, right? I think he has really found his form on this Hornets team. It kind of ties into the narrative, talking a little bit about LaMelo and kind of feeding other people scoring the basketball. Yeah, Plum God, let's go. I don't know. I don't have beans on this right now. I might end up playing this before this game starts tonight. He is mad disrespected. I agree with that. He's playing a lot better for them this season. He's actually shooting the ball well from the free throw line, which was a huge problem for him. He switched to his left hand. He shoots left-handed now. He's actually been making free throws. I don't know. I like his over 13.5 points. Just a sneaky one to throw in there for you guys if you guys are looking to play like something a little bit more under the radar, not LeBron's PRA. But yeah, I like that. I also, if you wanted to get really cheeky and play 20+, I mean, he just had 21 the other day. Doesn't mean it's going to happen again, but could happen.
I was looking at his boards, but
yeah,
it's really not for a lotto at least worth it until you go to like 14+, and that's a little stretch.
His double-double was -120. So the books think that he's going to get 10+ probably, So
yeah, they have him at 10.5.
So there you go. Anyway, just a side note for you guys. Forgot to say that about this Bulls game. All right, V, what do you think? You got a lotto that you like? You got a play that you're eyeing?
I do. I'm just between two. It's either LaMelo 10+ rebounds, a plus 525, or LaMelo triple-double, which is like, I think it's a plus 1,000. I got a plus 1,400 earlier today or something like that.
Now, do we go with Ja, though, because he just got snubbed?
Oh, that could be yours, NZ.
I mean, yeah, I don't hate either one. I'm pretty sure I looked just before, and his triple-double is like plus 1,400 or something like that.
Yeah, it is something crazy like
Melo's
that. Yeah.
plus 800, and then Ja is – where is he?
That's crazy. LaMelo's plus 800.
Plus
I got it
1,200. Plus 1,200 for Ja.
This is kind of. I got LaMelo double odds because I built it on Bet365. Like you can build 10+ assists, 10+ rebounds, and it's at sorry, where did it go? Plus 1,600
for his triple-double.
For his triple-double, yeah. It's in that plus 800. I honestly think that he does it tonight. I think Ja could definitely get a triple-double too. It's just no Desmond Bane means also like less scoring. Plus the Cavaliers are just like a much harder team to score against.
Yeah.
You know, much
He's
harder
only
team
gonna
to
get
score
10.
against.
Right, he's gonna have
Yeah.
to facilitate the ball and play
Even-
more all-around basketball.
Ja double-double yesterday was sitting at minus 170, 175. My boy was telling me, and today it's sitting at plus 110 on books. You know what I mean? That's a big jump, and he's been like putting up triple doubles, but now you're getting double-double at plus 110. Like it seems free. It seems free. So it just makes me a little. That's why I was gonna take double-double initially, but then I was like, you know what? 5.5 rebounds is way more doable. I'm gonna take that instead, just in case it's a weird game.
This
you know,
is interesting. So Bane props are up. So maybe Bane is playing.
I think Bane. No, sorry. Did I say Bane? I meant Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson. That's what I meant.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's out.
Without him.
Inzi's POD was going to be a Jaren Jackson prop, and he found out he wasn't playing.
Yeah, I think it would have been a great game for him today. But yeah, again, like I think LaMelo gets that triple double, man. He's averaging 14 potential assists since coming back in those 3 games, right? He's averaging 13.6 on the season. I talked about his rebounding and his matchup with Io tonight. His matchup with Io, honestly, and like if he gets the rebounds, the assist chances will be there because as soon as he gets the rebound, he's not that guy that's looking to go coast to coast. His eyes are like down court already. Yep. I swear to God, like when he's going to get the rebound, he already knows where his teammates are running off to in the spots that they're going because they do this shit at practice again and again and again, right? There's only so many guys in the league that kind of have this capability. LeBron did it for a long time in Miami, right? It's less so now because he doesn't have a guy like Dwayne Wade that can catch those passes. But LaMelo has those guys and guys like Kelly Oubre, Terry Rose, and like all these like what's his name, Jaden McDaniels, one of the McDaniels, KJ McDaniels, but like one of the brothers. You know what I mean? He's there, all athletic guys, quick guys, and that's how the Hornets play basketball. It's quick and it's fast and it's moving. And I think LaMelo triple double is definitely on the table tonight. And Sandy, if it means your PRA busting, I'm sorry, but I love you.
Like you said, he can get 10, 10, and 10, and we're chilling.
Exactly.
All right, so gun to your head though.
LaMelo triple double.
TD.
All right. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the moon.
Hey, and if you miss, you land in the stars. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got Melo TD from V. What's yours, Inzi? Or do you want me to talk about mine, and then you can hey, take a second about yours.
Yeah, circle back to me. I think I know, but I just want to double check.
All right. So I'm torn between 2 guys. And I mean, we're talking about triple doubles, so let's just roll with the triple doubles here. I do actually on that Cavs game though, I do think that Darius Garland could get a double double with assists, which is an interesting look there, guys. So I think it's plus 250-ish. If you wanted to kind of look into that one, I think that's a nice look for Garland. Usually plays really well against the Grizzlies. And his assist line is pretty much telling you that he's going to get close to a triple or a double double. So I like that one for Garland. But I'm torn between Luka TD and LeBron TD. I kind of think that they both are going to flirt with them tonight. I'm tempted to play Luka. I think maybe Luka is my go-to there, just because if LeBron doesn't get it and he also doesn't get his PRA, then I'll really be crying tonight. But what do you guys think? You think Luka or LeBron? I mean, I know it's my pick, but you're both.
I know. I think both.
I honestly think they both. Yeah, dude.
I love the pace of play of the Pacers, the rebound opportunities, the rebound chances. You know what I mean? And LeBron, 10 assists. Like it's always on the table for him to get 10 assists. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just about how are the Lakers going to play. And the Pacers give up a lot of points. The Pacers is not a good defense. They don't, they don't play good defense. They don't get in front of their man. They don't watch cutters. Like dudes are getting to the hoop. Miles Turner, like they give up the most offensive rebounds per game. It was a wild stat. They're 29th in rebounding rate, meaning they only out of every game, 48% of missed shots go to the Pacers. They're literally losing out on 52% of the rebounds consistently every single game, and they have Miles Turner, a 7'1", giant, who's doing absolutely nothing but like
he's doing the
threes.
opposite of grabbing the ball.
So you can look at his rebounding line too. I don't even think it's 9.5. It's because this Pacers team doesn't rebound well and they don't defend well. And I think that's a recipe for the triple-double.
I think it's also, high total, 240. All right, let's do LeBron.
I get being pissed about the PRA, but fuck it, it's a lotto, right?
Yeah, exactly. LeBron.
Put them both in.
You want to do both? Do we just do all 3?
All 3 of them's plus 35,000.
Melo, Bron, and LaMelo, LeBron, and Luka.
And Luka, a triple
Can you
L.
imagine?
Oh, that would be bad. We all get handed an L there. 1, 2, 3.
Honestly, that's an L I'm willing to accept. That's an L I'm
Okay.
willing to accept.
I mean, it's
LeBron, LaMelo, and fucking
the triple
Luka.
L's. The triple
bro.
L's.
I
That's so
honestly
crazy.
I literally think it smashes. I love this.
That's pretty
Okay.
good, guys.
A
Honestly,
triple double late just hit the other day, and if we cooked one up and took the books for everything they had, wouldn't that be fantastic?
I would
dude.
absolutely
That would
love
be.
it.
Whew.
Yeah, here we go. See, look at that. If you guys have DraftKings, that's definitely worth a little sprinkle. A little sprinkle.
56K. Sheesh.
All right, so that's our lotto. I'm just gonna leave it there. Let's just leave it. Let's not get greedy. I think those are just. I honestly think if you guys want it, the only thing I would say is that if you wanted to pivot a tiny bit, the LaMelo 10+ boards for plus 550 is like a little bit of a safer option there. If you wanted to go for like a safer lotto, but I mean, he should get a triple double tonight.
I mean, if you really want to go insane. Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
If you have Bet365 for all the dudes triple doubles, I would suggest definitely building it first in the same game parlay thing, like 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and see what it comes out to. Like I said, LaMelo was at plus 1600 this morning, when built that way versus plus 800 now.
See, that's smart, guys. You can also do that on FanDuel. I would assume that that's probably a similar type of thing.
Yeah, definitely worth checking.
Oh, 100%. See, even if you put 97 cents on it, 97 cents on a plus 56,000, that's going to pay out
I mean, my boy put $1 on the one that hit the other day, and he cashed out $2,300.
Oh, God. So, see, there we go.
You want to get real cheeky? You throw in that Ja Morant at plus 1,200. It comes to plus $500,000. $1 pays out 25 grand.
Could you
imagine? $1.
Can you imagine all four getting a triple double in one night?
I
think
mean,
the NBA would burn and crash.
What's $1? Right? What's $1? Right, Enzi?
Listen.
I mean, just to be able to say you had that ticket and it hit.
How many people are in here? This thing says there's 12. Maybe there's 15 if this thing's not updated. I put $5 on it. Where's the camera? And a free bet. Okay.
You got 5 on
it? What the hell is it? Here we go. To pay 25 grand. Not only will you both get something, but I'll give $1,000. I'll give $5,000 to somebody in this chat right now if I win.
Oh shit! All right, guys.
Read it off.
5K.
It's LeBron triple double. It's Luka, LaMelo, and Ja. All 4 triple doubles. If it hits, $5 pays 25K. I'll give somebody 5K. You got to follow me on Twitter. You got to follow V. You got to follow Sweatpants, and you got to follow BN, and you got to be following BN on Twitch rather.
Oh my god!
The only requirements.
If that,
I already screenshotted who's in this chat right now. So,
wow,
this is what we get rowdy.
Done, and done. Let's go. We love to see it.
Hey man, it's $1 a dream. I would be happy to click that Venmo send. I would be ecstatic too.
You and me both, dude. You and me both. All right, so let's just cap this off real quick. I want to cook a regular parlay, and then we'll get going because we got about 25 minutes until these early games get started here tonight, guys. Just a reminder, brought to you by Betting News. Really appreciate all you guys being here today. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're going to be going live anyway at 4:30 Eastern. 5:30 Eastern. I always do it because I'm in Central Time. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll be here next Thursday. Enzi and I will be here this weekend with a special guest. Really stoked Vsauce was here with us today. We just hooked a lotto. Luka triple double, LeBron triple double,
yes,
and LaMelo triple double. The 3 L's that are going to give us 3 dubs. That's how that's going to roll. So if you want to ride that with us, then appreciate you guys being with us. And if that does hit when we cook it up, we will compensate you guys accordingly.
We'll definitely do a big giveaway this year.
We'll do a big giveaway on the chat. So all the guys that are in chat right now, if you're here, we'll do a giveaway if that smacks.
I have everybody's names.
Yeah, Lindsay's got it recorded. But now let's do a normal parlay. So let's just do a regular standard person parlay. A normal guy one, and then we'll get out of here. We got Stone Bets in the house. I know. You said I did this. Who knows what's up? This is a nice little cheeky one from Christian if you guys want to ride something interesting. DeMar 25+, LaMelo 6+ rebounds, LeBron 40+ PRA, Hallie 16+ points. It's a good one. Kind of watered down a little bit. Nice value there. All right, so V, what would you say is your favorite prop of the day that you would put in a parlay? What was your favorite that you would it can be super juiced, whatever. What's your favorite favorite one?
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it's LaMelo rebounds. It's just this matchup
go.
with Io. It either burns me tonight, or I'm either swimming in piss or I'm swimming in money. And
Bezos or bozos, brother.
Exactly.
You know
that's how we roll here.
That's how
and I
it
think
goes.
LaMelo's going to be that dude. And again, Io's not going to be a 3-point threat. He shouldn't be. If he drains 4 fucking threes and LaMelo can't crash boards, man, like that, I blame Chef then. And if he hits, I blame Chef too. I'll give Chef all the credit if he hits. So
that is. I can't. He's gonna his phone's gonna be blowing up tonight with either crying emojis or just fire emojis.
Io hits 4 threes. I know that Chef is gonna have a ticket for 4+ threes, so then I'm definitely flying to Chicago to whoop his ass. But I love LaMelo threes. I think he should be he's the parlay leg that I'm gonna give you.
You mean LaMelo boards, right?
Sorry, boards. Yeah, LaMelo rebounds.
Yeah. Actually, see this. Alan can see AD eating tonight. That was Vsauce's special guest in the background. That was his POD. His
over 10.5.
Is over 10.5 rebounds. So he agrees with you. Swimming in piss or swimming in money. That's the Vsauce phrase of the day right there. Get it on a shirt. Clip it. All right, so we got LaMelo boards. Love it. Talked about it. He's gonna get us boards. He's gonna get us a TD. I'm feeling it. All right, Inzi, what's your play? What's your favorite play of the night?
I'm gonna go with the only one that I had, and that's gonna be Hero threes against the Knicks in the Garden. It's a premier place to play. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the Heat have not been what people thought they were, and I think the same thing kind of goes for the Knicks. I know they suck, but they tend to actually contend a little bit from what I see in our chat every so often, and they seem to steal some games, although I don't really need that. We just need some people to contend so that it's not a blowout. It's at plus 140 over 3.5. I mean, we could even buy it to 3+, and it is minus 210 for a parlay to be safe. If we do the 3+, he's hit that 4 straight against the Knicks.
Honestly, 3+ isn't bad.
Let's do 3+ just to prevent the hook. I like that. 3+ threes. There was someone in chat, I can't remember who it was, that said a comment of they were worried about him coming back from injury, but I mean, I could see him if he has a good game tonight, especially with the history that you talked about in the Garden. Everybody likes to play well in the Garden. So I don't
know if he's in here or not, but I believe, and I'll check Twitter right now. I believe Royal is on his points, Tyler Hero. So that would be a nice little.
He is.
That would
be
nice.
Right?
I saw that.
That's comforting.
He's also on Drew's points. So I mentioned, I didn't say this, but Drew Holiday, I like Drew tonight. I think his points is a good look. His PA, our buddy Isaac, is on his points and assists, the Bucks GM. His points and assists is a good look if you wanted to get cheeky there with his double-double. I think Drew has a good night tonight against the Clippers. I also think kind of cheeky. This is a really cheeky one, and then I'll give you my favorite prop. Go look on your book and see if there is a 3-point prop for Giannis tonight. Giannis to hit 2+ threes. When I saw this, I posted this on my Twitter, is plus 300 against the Clippers. Yeah. Against the Clippers, his last 5 games against the Clippers, he's hit 2+ threes in 4 of his last 5 games. He's hit 1 3 every single game. Obviously, Giannis is not an incredible 3-point shooter, but something about the matchup with Zubac and the Clippers, he likes to shoot threes. So just put that in your realm of consciousness if you want to throw on something a little plus 300 play. If you want to sweat something out, because he's not going to shoot a bunch of threes. It's more about him shooting a couple and hitting 1 or 2. So that was one that I found that I liked a lot last night. All right, my favorite prop. I'm going with LeBron, man. I'm just gonna go with the PRA. I'm just gonna stick with the PRA. I mean, how can you doubt it? You know, like it's. I got 45.5 earlier today. We talked about it all show. It's either going to sell on everything that we got going on today, or he's going to go soaring over. I mean, we could do maybe just his rebounds, or we could maybe just do his points, just to prevent like something not matching up. But what do you guys think? Do you think one of the other, or should we just roll with the PRA?
I honestly think if it's your POD, that's what we go with. You know what I mean? Why talk ourselves off? I was gonna switch it up. I was gonna try to give you something outside of LaMelo, but why try to force another play? Just because we like it a lot doesn't mean
it shouldn't go in everything, right? All right. So we got LaMelo over 6.5 rebounds. We got Tyler Hero for 3+ threes. I'm just pulling it up right now. I think Inzi, you're doing it on the screen. You want to bring your screen up, and then you can show the people, and then we will roll out of here, guys. Appreciate all of you guys being here in chat. You've been awesome. Hope you guys have had some fun with us today. We're gonna have a lot more fun on these streams moving forward. It's been awesome having B in the house today, live from the Caribbean. It's been really dope. Had a good session today. We'll post the lotto that we put together. Like we said, NZ posted his little lotto. If that hits, you're getting $5,000 if you're in chat right now. So hope these boys are grubbing and passing and scoring tonight. If the other lotto hits, I just put $6.25 on it for transparency purposes. If that one hits, I'll send $500 for somebody in chat right now. So we got chats winning tonight, or we're all just going to be having fun watching some basketball.
What was the PRA number, SPJ?
I got 45.5. But I've seen 44.5 floating around. I've seen it move kind of here and there. So I don't really care what it is, to be honest. It's hitting.
I got the alt line. So should we go the 44.5 like we did with the Hero, like Hero, and bring it down for the save minus 136?
Is it 45.5? Is that what the one?
The line's actually 46.5.
Oh, it moved up another one. I like that.
1 second.
That's nice. Very nice.
That's what you want.
No, it's 40. Sorry, it's 45.5 is line.
Oh, that's okay.
My mistake.
Sure. We can water it down a little bit. All right, and then this is your opportunity, chat. I want your favorite play, your POD, your favorite prop. So I want to make this a 4-legger.
Come on, Landon. This is where you give us some cake.
Landon, I wonder if Landon dipped. He put out all the shade for everybody, and then he dipped. We need best play out of the chat. We've got some AD love, and your buddies.
I'm actually the AD love. I'm loving. I think that his rebounds absolutely smashed tonight. He's been going kind of crazy. In his 3 games since coming back, he's had 12, 10, and 9. In those games, he had 5, and 2 offensive rebounds. Julius Randle and Hartenstein just did a real good job of holding it down. Like, you can't fault them. The 10-rebound game came against the Celtics and Robert Williams, who's honestly one of the best defensive centers in the league when he's 100% healthy, which is definitely a big if. But it was a tough matchup for the Celtics and the Lakers in that game. It was a high-scoring affair. Buckets were going in, so it wasn't so much that he wasn't rebounding. He had 5 offensive rebounds, which is huge, Again, 12 rebounds, and he played just 26 minutes in his first game back. 5 offensive rebounds. Again, now he's getting a good matchup. So he's coming off back-to-back poor matchups, back-to-back unders, and now he's getting the good matchups. He's trending in the right direction minutes-wise, playing 37 minutes and 34 minutes in his last 2 games. Darwin Ham said it. My boy I'm literally just giving you his pitch now. But he literally comes to me this morning, and Darwin Ham was in the media talking about it. He's like, I want to cut down LeBron's minutes. He says that one week, and the next week he's like, man, it's like when the game's going on, I forget about it. Like I forget about it. He wants to win, You can't fault him. It's not that he's just forgetting how to manage his players. It's that this guy's trying to win games. And AD and LeBron put him in that position. The first game back, they said AD would be playing 20 to 24 minutes, 26 minutes. Second game, he said be on a similar minutes restriction, 34-minute OT game. Coming off a 37-minute game against the Knicks in overtime, they just won against the Knicks. They need all these wins. I think that AD play is fire.
Muy bueno. Fuego. You've convinced me, man. You've convinced me as you normally do. When Vsauce talks basketball, guys, sometimes you just got to sit back and listen and enjoy it.
Over 10.5 rebounds. I think that's the one.
Over 10.5 boards.
Yeah.
So should
we can't do that with LeBron's PRA. So should we just do LeBron's points?
Oh.
All right. So if you guys have a book where you can do LeBron's PRA with AD's rebounds, then that's the move. But with on FanDuel,
you can do it on Caesars.
On Caesars, you can do it. I'm on FD right now, but
SBJ, what do you think is the better pivot? Is it LeBron
rebounds
points, or is it LeBron assists and rebounds?
Ooh, the RA could be interesting. I don't know if you can pair that though either. That might not be a terrible thing.
Oh,
should I buy the hook on LaMelo's rebounds and take 6? It's minus 175.
I mean, if we do that, we could buy the hook on all of these guys. LeBron 7, AD 10, LaMelo 6.
I was thinking of doing LeBron for I'd have to go down to 6 because it only gives the even numbers. It doesn't give the odd numbers.
I can do LeBron 7.5.
7.5 is solid too, I think.
That's his line, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. So I could do 6.5 for minus 230. But I think he gets 8 boards, man. I mean,
I did too, actually.
Yeah, if you guys, let's go. Appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, man. And this is a good look. If you guys can pair this together with what we got going on, then 15.5 for LeBron is for the RA is a really good look.
And something our boy Rolo put me on last game. He had the over 14.5 versus the Knicks, and that shit was free money.
Sword.
Free money. Shout out Rolo. I don't think he's in chat. Owner Sandy Box, yes, buddy.
Sandy,
Yes,
bro, thanks for
sir.
stopping
Yes,
by, man.
sir.
He
Yes,
is
sir.
now in the lay.
He is.
You are now
So yeah.
in the
So
lay.
LeBron over 7.5, AD 10+ boards, Hero 3+ threes, Ball 6+ rebounds, plus 480.
Yep.
What do we think of that? Do we
I
like
like
that or?
I'm just gonna roll with the 10.5 rebounds for AD. Well, actually, you know what? I'll do 10 plus, and then
I figure why
water
not,
it
right?
down a little bit. Yep. All right. So we got LeBron, 7+ or 8+ rebounds. We got AD 10+ rebounds. We got Rozier. Oh God, see, I'm getting all. Thank you, LaMelo 6+ rebounds, and then we got Tyler Hero 3+ threes. Whew, let's go.
Let's get it.
Bang.
I fucking love it, boys.
Bang. All right, boys and girls. Appreciate all of you guys being here tonight. Thanks so much to V-Sauce coming in live from the Caribbean.
Thank you, V.
If you guys aren't following V, then please go give him a follow on Twitter. He is obviously such a great dude and posts a lot of really awesome plays with all of his breakdowns. You can also get a part of his Discord as well. Let's do this wrong. Man.
Me too.
There we go. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I appreciate the plug, boys. Thank you for having me on. As always, it was an absolute fucking pleasure, man. I love this, and let's hit some fucking bets today.
Let's hit some bets, indeed.
Brother.
We got about 13 minutes to put these in. I'm going to say them right now live. I will post them, but if you don't have enough time to post them, then I'm just going to say them live one more time. We got the lotto play is Luka triple-double. We got LeBron triple-double. And we got LaMelo triple-double. We got the 3 L's that are going to give us 3 dubs. 3 L's for 3 dubs. Let's go. And then the 4-legger is LaMelo 6+ rebounds, Anthony Davis 10+ rebounds, LeBron 8+ rebounds, and Tyler Hero 3+ threes. That's the vibe for tonight, boys. And girls.
Just to correct myself real fast, something must have spazzed because that parlay of LeBron over 7.5, AD 10+, Hero 3+, and Ball 6+ is now plus 605, not 480.
Let's go.
Okay.
I mean, like that's got to be like a sign. So
I absolutely love it.
There it is, right there.
Let's get after it, gang.
All right, boys and girls. Appreciate all you guys being here today. For Inzi and myself, and for everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Go check out Betting News. You can go to their website. You can read all the stuff we got on Betting News. And thanks for following us on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitter, appreciate you guys being involved. Thanks for Betalytics for being here. Go sign up with Betalytics with the promo code BNews for 30% off. And that's it. Let's cash some bets tonight. Let's hit this lotto, and let's make a bunch of money.
Let's make a bunch of fucking money. Let's get it.
Let's go. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, sir. For Vsauce and for Inzi, I am Sweatpants Jesus. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Have a good one. Take it easy.